I just doubled someone's salary and it felt amazing. I manage a team of data analysts at my company, and a few weeks ago we had this open position that needed to be filled. I was going through applications like usual when I noticed one from someone who already worked at our company. His name was Miguel, and he'd been working in our warehouse for the past year, just moving boxes around, doing inventory, nothing technical at all. Most managers would probably skip right past an internal application from a warehouse worker applying for an analyst role, but our company has this policy where we're supposed to give internal people a fair shot. So I actually opened his resume and my jaw literally dropped. This guy had 5 years of experience doing exactly the kind of analysis work we needed. He'd worked for major companies in his home country doing data modeling, creating reports, building dashboards, all the skills we were looking for. The only problem was that all his experience was from Colombia and everything was done in Spanish. When you're trying to get hired in America and your whole resume is in another language from a country that nobody associates with tech work, it's basically impossible to get past the automatic filters. I brought his application to my team and asked them to do a phone interview. They called him during his lunch break and he had to take the call sitting in his car in the warehouse parking lot. My team came back to me an hour later saying he was incredible. He knew his stuff inside and out. Plus, he'd been picking up tons of knowledge about our company's systems just from working in the warehouse. He understood how our inventory moved, how our shipping worked, stuff that would take a new outside hire months to learn. We all agreed we wanted to hire him. That's when I had to deal with HR. Our HR department has these stupid rules about how much you can increase someone's salary when they move to a different role internally. They don't want people job hopping around the company just to get raises. I knew they were going to try to lowball him because he was currently making warehouse wages. So I started sending emails to HR basically saying, do not lowball this guy in all caps. I explained that he was overqualified, that we could easily hire someone external for way more money, and that if we didn't pay him fairly, he'd just leave and get hired somewhere else. I probably spent 30 minutes total writing these messages. HR pushed back at first, but I kept insisting. Finally, they agreed to offer him a fair salary for the analyst position. They let it slip to me during one conversation that the offer was going to be double what he currently made. Double. This guy was going from moving boxes to making twice as much doing the work he was actually trained for. I got to call him yesterday to give him the verbal offer. I explained the role, the responsibilities, the salary. Before I even finished talking, he said yes. He didn't negotiate, didn't ask for time to think about it, just immediately said yes, I accept. I could hear the excitement in his voice. He kept thanking me over and over, saying this was going to change everything for his family. After we hung up, I saw he'd posted on his Instagram story, just a picture of him smiling with the caption, "New beginnings." My team told me today that efficiency in the warehouse was down because apparently Miguel called in sick, but someone saw on his social media that he was out celebrating with his family at this nice restaurant. I didn't even care. The best part was walking past the warehouse this morning and seeing his former supervisor. She came up to me and said, "Whatever you did to get Miguel that job, thank you." She said he was wasted down here and she's happy someone finally recognized it. This is the most fun I've ever had hiring someone.